I'm doing another pre-Pluto Saturn video, and I think it's important to do it. I have to show my t-shirt. Bears It Beats Battlestar Galactica. I'm an Office fan. Okay, so Pluto and Saturn. Every time I look for a video on YouTube or an article, I see Pluto and Saturn 2020 or 2019, 2020. And I don't see anything about the cyclic pattern of Saturn and Pluto throughout history. And that's where I come in and where my thesis on astrology when I was a student, that's what that was based on. So I wanted to have a little chat about the cycles between Pluto and Saturn. And they occur every so often, every 20 to 33 years or so. Saturn and Pluto aspect each other in either conjunction, square, or opposition. And at these points throughout time, it's triggered off or coincided with really huge events throughout history. So I'll go back to 1914. World War I was going on. Saturn was conjunct Pluto. In 1922, we had mass economic inflation. Things got better. Saturn was squaring Pluto. I won't go into the signs and everything. Well, I will at the end. In 31, Saturn was opposing Pluto, and they were in Cancer and Capricorn actually, so that's interesting to note. And that was the Great Depression. 1940, just during World War II, Saturn square Pluto. There's a pattern. 55 to 56, Saturn was conjunct Pluto, and the Cold War occurred. The next cycle to come about was in round about 1982, and that brought about a rise in terrorism. There was suicide bombings and war in the Falklands. Then that goes to 2001, where in August, Saturn and Pluto were opposite each other in Gemini and Sagittarius respectively at 9/11. So one would be easily led to believe that the Saturn and Pluto conjunction in Capricorn in 2020 is going to be something really big, and that it makes sense. But what I'm seeing is, from the last cycle of Capricorn and Cancer, when they were in opposition, there was a Great Depression. Now they're both in Capricorn. There's none of that Cancer there. They're both very strong. I believe that there's going to be economic stability. And we can see the world's changing around us. The government system's changing, especially in Australia, MyGov. It's all this stuff, tightening up government protocol and stuff like that.